Hi, this video is for Alight motion beginners. Well, light motion like transitions for beginners. So, if you're a beginner, I suggest you watch this. So first, you're gonna click the plus button when you have your two photos down. And, no, not the plus button. You're gonna click on here, and you're going to click move and transform. On here, you're going to click this. This is our spin transition. This is how we'll do our spin transition. So, you're going to add a keyframe right here. And maybe add a keyframe right here. If you don't like where your keyframes are, you can always hold on them and move them somewhere. So on here, this will be 0 degrees. And on here, let's say we'll put it to 90 degrees. And notice how there's a black background? We don't want that. So we're going to go click on our photo and click effects. We're going to click add an effect, and on distortion and warp, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see a thing called tiles. You're going to click tiles, and notice how that changes immediately. There's another background, like that. So, wait, okay. And maybe to make it a bit better, you can click mirror, and it kind of be like a mirror, I guess. Oh my god, what's this red thing for? Okay, so that's the start of it. Now we're going to try and do this. Now you're going to add your keyframe right here at the beginning this time and move this to 180 degrees. Then you're going to add another keyframe and you're going to spin this all the way around again, back to 0 degrees. And it should say -1x. So like this is what you'll be doing. So on this one, you're gonna click the tiles thing as well. This is how it should look. Pretty smooth. Maybe not the smoothest you can do, but you can even do it a bit faster. Do this one over here, and this one over here, just to make your transition just a little faster. Now that's one transition. Now I'm going to remove my keyframes and show you another transition. So this one, we're going to be trying to do a slide transition. This is not how this is from another tutorial, but this is what the tutorial said and how I do my slide transitions. So you're just going to go on to the move and transform, and this is a thing. So like you'll swipe here to remove the layer back and forth. So you're going to put a keyframe right there. You're going to put another keyframe at the end, and you're going to remove it over here. But not remove it. Move it over here. Or you can move it over here. But I mostly do it over here, just because it's a bit easier for me. And over here, this is how it looks so far. We want to make that smoother. So over here, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to move this over here. We're going to add another keyframe and move that back here. That's very smooth. So that's your slide transition. And for this one, I suggest you put the tiles effects. So, just because maybe it could be a bit easier. And you can move the keyframes on this one as well, just to make it a bit faster if you want to. That is our slide transition. So this transition may not be the smoothest, but it may be smooth if you get like maybe the right touches. So you're gonna go to the move and transform, and you're gonna click this at the bottom. And if you do this, you can do it like, it's kind of like the Scoo transition on Fun of Me, but you can customize your own. So on this one, you can do an up and down transition. Let's put our first one right here. And let's do one maybe up here. That's how it looks in the beginning, without this one. Let's do this on the other side, but let's make this one go down here more. See how this one doesn't really work out with the tiles, so I'm going to remove the tiles. Now we can move this so it can kind of go down here, and move this to 0. This is how it should look. Not the smoothest, but it's still a pretty cool transition. Thing that I didn't tell you guys on the light motion, in my tutorial I didn't go through this, but we're going to go through it right now. So I'm just going to do the slide transition for this one. Let me just get it ready. I didn't get it ready before this. See, this is our slide transition. So, on here, in the middle, you're going to click this thing with the line, like the kind of squiggle line, at the left side of your screen. And here is our graph, so we can make up our own. And down here is the members only graphs, if you wanted to try those out. These are kind of like this shaky graphs. The ones that I don't really think are that smooth. So this one is kind of like, what the heck just happened? What just happened to my graph? Oh, okay, it's back. This is kind of like an ending one. Let's see about this one. That's kind of like a slow one. We want maybe that one. That one would work really well. And on this one, we could do the one that I personally like to do for the ending one. This is in another tutorial, by the way, that I watched. This one, I don't know why right here is like not the smoothest. But maybe I can fix that. I don't know. But without this little like cut thing here, it should be very smooth and very nice with the graphs. And you can do this on the spin transition as well. And there's a zoom transition. That one's pretty easy to use, and you might figure that one out by yourself. So anyways, this is the end of the video, and I really hope you liked it.